What's up, everybody? Cigar Sherpa Laird Mayhew back with another cigar review, and today I've got the Southern Draw Kudzu and Robusto. Stay tuned.
I can smoke stogies in my house, first of all, because her father introduced me to stogies, and second of all, because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
All right. Welcome back to another installment here at Cigar Sherpa. I, of course, am your host, Laird Mayhew, and if this is your first time here, hit subscribe and welcome to the channel. If it's not your first time, then welcome back. As always, welcome back. All right, so today I am going with the Southern Draw Kudzu. Now, if you watch the channel, you know I'm a big fan of Southern Draw. I did the Jacob's Ladder, and I did the Rose of Sharon. Excellent cigars. And off camera, I've had the Desert Rose, which is a stronger version of the, I wouldn't even say it's a different version of the Rose of Sharon. And the Jacob's Ladder has the Brimstone. Okay, very good cigars. You should check them out. This one today is on recommendation from my man Will up at JR's Cigars in Selma. Last time I was in, he was the one that recommended the Ramon Alones. I did the review on that, and I don't know, maybe my review came off a little bad. I thought it was an okay cigar. I would smoke it again. I just wasn't a big fan of it. So we're going to go ahead and review this one on the same gentleman's recommendation. So let's get right into it. Of course, it's Southern Draw. It is the Robusto. I don't even know, it's 5.5 by 52, I believe. I don't know, sharply box pressed. You know what? Softly box pressed. It's like sharp on one side, soft on the other. So we'll call it softly box press. It's got a pretty large double cap on there, and so the makeup of this cigar, it is got an Ecuadorian Habano Oscuro wrapper, okay, but it's got like a reddish hue to it. I mean, it does. Maybe you can't see it. It's dark, but there's a red hue. It's got a Nicaraguan binder and it's got Nicaraguan fillers. But this is where it gets a little cloudy, because on the website, the Southern Draw website, it says it uses some Pennsylvania broadleaf. Okay, it's made of the A.J. Fernandez factory. There's a few A.J. Fernandez cigars that come out of his factory or his hands, a blend that use Connecticut broadleaf. So it's not beyond the scope of the creator here, or the creators, to use it, but everywhere else has it using a Nicaraguan filler. So I don't know. Okay, maybe we'll be able to pull something out of the flavor that will give us a bit of a hint. But like I said, large double cap. Construction's great. I mean, it's got very tight, invisible seams. All right, nice chocolatey brown. It's got on the outside, on the main body, it's got a nice leathery barnyard smell. More barnyard than anything. On the foot, even though it's got a closed foot, there's like a sweet fruitiness there. Like a peppery sweet fruit. It's very unique. I like it. Anyway, let me give this thing a cut and a light. Come back and tell you what I think about it from there. Stay tuned. All right. Because it's got that closed foot on there, I'm not going to toast it. I just get right into the light. That way I get that first couple of drags of just a wrapper. Wow. Nice peppery wrapper flavor there. Okay, so starting off here, it starts off right away. Like I said, I haven't even hit the main body yet. It's just now coming on there. Very good cedar, very good black pepper, and a leather. I didn't take that. I'm gonna have to touch it up a little bit right there just to get it started. Okay. Black pepper, leather, cedar. That's where I'm at right now. Very good black pepper on the retro hell here. Like I said, as always, as I do it right from the light up, it kind of gets me. And I'm going to let that fade off a bit. But perfect draw. Great construction. Again, It's soft, but it ain't spongy, and it's dense, and it's got some weight, but it's not heavy, and it's not really. I mean, it's just perfect construction on this thing. Leather pepper cedar. Let me get into the first third. Come back and tell you what I think about it from there. Stay tuned. All right. Welcome back. We're about 10 minutes into the first third, burning nice and slow. Not really developed so much since the light up. The black peppers just kind of mellowed out a bit, but it's still there. Got a good leather. There's a slight spice working its way into the retrohale, and a nice earthiness coming in. Like I said, good long peppery, oily finish. I would say this thing is definitely on the plus side of medium plus. I mean, it's almost full flavored, full strength. Draw's perfect. Construction's great. It's got a very. It's starting to transition. That spice is picking up a bit in the retrohale as it goes along. So I'll be back in the second third. Tell you where it's developed from there. Stay tuned. All right. We are in the second third. Not quite to the halfway point, but just about to that first band I'm about to take off. It's been burning really slow. I think we're about 22 minutes into it. We're not even halfway. Good draw. I had a bit of a construction issue. Where I have to kind of like ramp up the draw, like 1, 2, 3, and then I get good smoke, but I get really good smoke output, really good, chewy, creamy smoke, okay? And just really good cigar. I'm really enjoying it. The leather note that was in the beginning is kind of subsided, and it's given way to a more of a cocoa, like a sweet cocoa. So it's got a very sweet cocoa, good flavors. It's got like a toasted cedar, okay? That's best I can describe it. I've never really experienced a toasted cedar, but it's got a cedary, but with that sweet cocoa, it just kind of tastes more toasted. It's got a slight coffee flavor in there, which is, typical of cigars in general, but, this has just been really enjoyable. I'm really enjoying them. I'm going to take this band off. I think I'm going to have to touch it up a bit. Oh, wait, let's see here. Self-adhesive band comes right off. It's nice and warm. This cigar is just good, okay? I have not had a bad cigar from Southern Draw, not one. Every one that I've smoked has just been enjoyable. One of the things that I really like about the Southern Draw cigars is they all are pretty well aged. And they use a good aged tobacco. I don't get none of that bite that just kind of bites the back of my tongue. Usually with a leather, like a dry leather or like a citrusy tang. It doesn't have any of that. It's just very smooth, very deep, peppery. Now the black pepper is more of like a red pepper. It leaves a nice little tingling sensation on your palate, but the retrohale is just really smooth. And there is on the retrohale there's a spice, like a baker spice. Okay, so mixed in with that cocoa and that sweetness and that toasted cedar, I'm just really enjoying the cigar. So I'm going to go ahead and keep smoking it. I'm going to get into the final third and come back and tell you what I think about it from there. Stay tuned. All right. Coming into the final third. We're in the final third. It's getting down. It's burning a little uneven, so I got a little bit shorter on one side than the other. I may have to touch that up because I'm going to keep smoking this thing, but I'll go ahead and wrap the review up. Fantastic cigar. I mean, Southern Draw, what do you expect? Flavor transition is really nothing there. It's really much of the same from the second, third. The strength really picks up, and I would say that this is definitely, if it's not a full body, it's just a few ticks down from a full-bodied cigar. Like I said, strength picking up. Still got that good, sweet cocoa. Very creamy, chewy type smoke consistency. The leather kind of comes back a little bit here in the final third, but it's just a nuance. This is very little. The baking spice that kind of started coming in the first third, it stays. The pepper goes from a black pepper to more of a red pepper. Leaves a nice tingling sensation on that oily finish. Overall, just great cigar, great construction. I'm about 50. I don't have my watch on, so I'm probably about 55 minutes into this cigar, and it's a Robusto, so that's a long smoking cigar. It doesn't like give off big a lot of foot smoke. It kind of sits back and waits on you. You could probably stretch this thing out to over an hour, but I tend to smoke my cigars, faster than what is typically recommended. Smoke stays nice and cool. Kind of picking up a bready note here towards the end. But anyway, good cigar. You got all the flavors that I've listed. You're a fan of, I'm sure. Again, this is on recommendation from Will up at JR's. And, good pick. I'm glad that I listened to you and I smoked the cigar. Very, very enjoyable experience. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my Sunday. Might knock out another review later. People have been asking for some like bundles, some budget sticks, and I did pick up a bundle of the Nicaraguan overruns from JR's, and I've smoked 4 of them so far, and they've all been consistent. So I'll go ahead and do a review on those later on today, if not today, tomorrow morning. But Cigar Sherpa, Laird Mayhew, reminding you to be polite to everybody that you meet, but always have a backup plan in case you got to shoot them in the face. And I'm out.